Hello, all of you delightful beings out there, and welcome back to the stream. I am Raw Zim, and this is Stellaris. And, we are using the TF Talkies because it's now TF Tuesday, so why not? You know, we gotta use the TF on TF Tuesday. But, yeah, feel free to transform me to your heart's content, everyone. As for this evening, my plan is to conquer, or to claim all this territory that I kind of made sure was set aside well for me. There's a lot here that, is good to claim and make sure is mine. Because, yeah, I kind of cut off a lot of the other empires from proceeding in here. So I just need to go and actually make it mine. I have a very wide empire, probably spanning about a quarter of the universe.
Your empire size is going to be hellacious. You're going to need so many research worlds.
Yeah, I'm kind of seeing that already. But first I was trying to get
300 empire size almost? You have 300 empire size, and what do you have? Like one, maybe two tech worlds?
Well, you know.
Better get started on those tech worlds. But don't forget about those super good foundries to defeat them. But don't forget about the alloys you'll need to defend that territory too.
You can't forget the science team.
Yeah.
Our modest
Oh,
fellowship
Guru!
expands. Praise the sub.
Oh, thank you for that gift, Sub Guru.
I think. Oh. Aww. Ow. I think Gary's finished his homework he had to do today.
He said that he's still got some more that he's got to do.
Sad.
He's getting ahead of things so he can have tomorrow off, it seems.
Oh. Very proud.
But yeah, I love talking about Scar-related things. I have put so much of this system directly into my brain.
I don't know. Every time I hear someone say the Scar system in my head, I just have Scar sharpening his claws on the side of the cave, talking about how awful it sounds. Damn it, Disney, creating entire generations of furries.
Yeah, that's fair. Now, how am I gonna rework this damn sheet? I just had this all laid out, too.
Tal. Buddy,
What?
old pal, old friend. That's the swear jar already.
I know. I don't care. What, you think I care? I really don't. There you go. Have fun. Ooh.
Truly, this is the
Thank you for the tip.
Taldarius tipped $5.
It is important to me, Tal.
Oh no, I was mostly doing that for comedic effect because the big scary YouTube word of damn.
Ah, fair. The Racket Energy Extractor.
Ah, Racket Industries.
You know, I am okay with this. I will accept it.
I'm gonna make my room smell like strawberries and cream. Because I can.
I don't want to kill the maneuvers box, because the maneuvers box is just kind of nice.
Oh, damn it. Damn it. You know, I do wonder what would happen if I put catnip in my incense diffuser.
I would recommend not trying that.
That probably seems like a bad idea, yeah.
Oh?
A very bad idea.
As a cat, that sounds like a brilliant idea. A perfectly wonderful, sane idea.
How about no? No.
I want the zoomies.
No.
No zoomies? Fine, no zoomies.
We do have a feat called Zoomies. It increases your movement speed by 10.
Does it take effect at, like, does it kick in after midnight?
No, unfortunately, it's just always active passive, because you just have Zoomies now.
I feel like its effectiveness should be increased during the times when everyone's trying to sleep.
Well, that's when just being loud is more effective. You don't need to move faster, it's just that, like, you know, your loudness is more apparent. You are exactly as zoomy as you always were.
Although, I guess if you wanted to have an ability that actually did that, it'd probably be better off being called Crepuscular.
Crepuscular, yep.
Oh, right. I was gonna go grab that.
It is so hot today. Why is it so hot? Summer's been over for almost a month. It's starting to get cool, and now we're getting random heat waves.
Two transport ships in orbit. Okay. Where's my army? Army! Embark all!
I really should play Stellaris at some point, but I feel like it's a very expensive endeavor.
It is, I think, don't they offer...
They have a subscription option
Yeah,
now.
they
It's like $5, I think.
It's like $5.99, I think, and you get all the DLC for a month, and it's like per month, so you can play with all the DLC to see if you like the game. I'd recommend waiting, though, because they're about to release the 4.0 update, and so mostly a lot of people right now are just kind of like getting in their last games of Stellaris 3.x, because the game is going to change immensely.
Ah. I thought I had Stellaris. What is it that I have? I know I have something like Stellaris.
Sins of Solar Empire?
I know I have that one, but I know I have another one as well. It's probably going to be under my strategies.
Construction online.
Is it Star Drive? No, not Star Drive. Maybe it's on my epics. Probably on my epics, and I can't remember my epics logins, and I can't be bothered. Screw it, I'm gonna look, because I probably do have Stellaris, it's just on epic.
Also, I can't believe that my personal favorite is going to be the last of the 3 tradition types or ascension types to get their expansion.
Oh?
Because they're going to put out Biogenesis and then they'll put out Shadows of the Shroud, and I like playing psionics.
Online.
I've
To
never
be
tried
honest,
them.
Hostile fleet within
Don't worry, psionics, they're kind of garbage. They're like literally the worst, and so they're getting their thing last.
Ooh, Mind Over Magic went 1.0.
The psionics, for the longest time, have had a hidden path of becoming the Crisis, which was making a pact with the Cycle of the End, which would spawn a universe-destroying, forever scaling monstrosity that as it ate additional planets would get stronger. There's one problem. It doesn't regenerate HP.
Wait, Galactic Civilizations. That's one, isn't it? Sorry.
I mean, probably. But
Yeah, it is.
No, I'm still salty about how garbage psionics are.
Oh, the warp beats are apparently a problem. I've discovered my own people, myself, on the other side of a dimension, and it's,
Oh, you've explored the dimensional portal and you found the other U's. Have fun trading with them.
Yeah.
I love the dimensional portal for stuff like this.
And an interdimensional trade treaty to strengthen both our nations for the benefit of all Psydukes. Did I actually establish one?
Yeah, I think it just modifies your researchers and it makes them give more stuff. Think. I don't even remember.
That's a little disappointing. Not gonna lie. I was hoping for something
Funnily enough,
more.
it's one of the best options for that. You could also just have gotten a dimension of evil.
Oh, fair enough. I guess I will take this.
But yeah, on your home world, you should have some things. I think.
No, it would probably be Oshimir because that's where it was. Interdimensional trade. The study of the dimensional portal will yield moderate trade and amenity bonuses. Okay. I'm guessing there's a new situation log thing.
It also should if you click on your population and you look at your various things, it should also if you look over what each dimensional portal researcher is giving you, it should probably just modify that.
I don't think I've got dimensional research portal things.
Also, you're gonna want advanced research complexes. You're gonna balloon at empire size.
Ah, there's the portal researcher. Trade value +6, amenities +6, produces 12 physics. Okay.
Yep, and as it grows in population, you'll just get more. It's like you have X per population. But yeah, if you have the feudal crusading, search for the toxic god, civilization start thing, and you get a dimension of evil, you can send a knight in, and there's a branching path where he either becomes a paragon of virtue or becomes a corrupted dark knight. It might be per 25, but yeah, it's something around there. New use.
Fair enough.
I think I'm gonna finish this tree and then I'm gonna put down drawing for the day.
You never did send it to us for us to give you insight or feedback.
Yeah, I'll do that now. I'm pretty sure it's the hands, but I don't know how to fix it, so I was kind of like, ah.
Oh, to be fair, nobody knows how to draw hands, right? Even very, very experienced artists struggle with hands.
Yeah. It really confused me. There was a girl I went to school with, and her favorite thing to draw was hands because she found them easy and everyone else found them hard. And I was like, I want to bap you on the face.
She's an SCP. It is the only logical explanation.
Oh no.
So, where are you posting it?
Given the content, probably going to direct message it to Zoom.
Oh, you better share at least.
It'll be on my FA when it's finished, or Easter.
Oh, so I see how it is. You're just going to send it to one person in this group chat?
Fine. I mean, I also send it to Rai.
Oh, so you were just going to leave me out. Got it.
Okay, fine. Here you go. Jeez Louise. There you go.
Well, I was gonna send you a friend request anyway, but I see you have that you're in the Age of Empires server, which means you're automatically friend.
Of course.
I am the local
there-
Age of fanatic, by the way. Hi.
Hi.
I have 32,000 hours on Age of Empires 2.
We literally summon him by mentioning Age of Empires on times.
It sometimes works too. That's the best part. But yeah, no, I have the local Age of fanatic. Hi.
I love Age of Empires, but I hate the player versus player side of it.
Look, that is fair. By the way, what Age of games do you play?
Are we including non-Microsoft ones or only Microsoft ones? Like, are we just all RTSs or just Age of Empires?
Oh, I was just talking about Age of games, but if you also want to just talk about whatever RTSs you play, that's also cool.
If we're talking the Age games, Age of Empires 2, Age of Mythology, Age of Empires 3, Age of Empires 4.
Alright, I meant like actively played, not like have played, just so you're
Oh,
aware.
actively play Age of Mythology and Age of Empires 4.
Okay, in that case, I play both of those. Who do you play in AOM?
AOM? Ooh, I mean, I really wanted to like the new faction, but I don't.
You don't even like the revamped Chinese?
I don't. Oh, I haven't tried the revamped Chinese because I haven't bought the revamped edition yet.
Okay. So you're talking about the EE Chinese. Okay, yeah, no, absolutely, fucking garbage.
So I know they're busted as all heck, but I tend to play the Atlanteans a lot. But if not the Atlanteans, the Egyptians, because I like my Son of Osiris.
That is very fair. I am a Norse player.
Hey, Chrysobos.
Norse, I wanted to like Norse, but I felt like the effort to have to put in to make them actually stand a chance was just. They're good. I'm just not good at the what's that style called where you? I'm not good at the harassment.
You aren't good at raiding and aggro.
I'm really good turtler. Like I am the ultimate turtle.
Oh, okay, yeah, no wonder you like no wonder you like Atlanteans and Egyptians, yeah.
I am the king of turtling. Yeah.
All right, cool. So good to know that in AOM I'm apparently your natural predator.
Yes, you are. But you leave me for long enough and haha. I mean, that's the danger with a turtle, isn't it? It's not that the turtle will, necessarily destroy you. It's you leave them for too long and you can't destroy them.
Yeah. You see, the downside is that one of the reasons I love Norse is because
One sec. Using standard excavational charges, we have successfully blasted open the passageways inside of the object. The interior is rich with valuable artifacts. Sophisticated statues made of rare alloys are arranged in ceremonial fashion. The center of the inner chamber is occupied by an enormous crystalline skeleton. Upon its brow lies a rich adornment of delicate gems. As recorded in the glyphs covering the outside of this monument, all of the objects surrounding the skeleton were placed here as tribute. Though a ruthless conqueror, the civilization they left behind clearly held this being in great esteem. Though the skeleton is much too large to extract from the rift, we will be taking back the most valuable of the artifacts. Cool! Holy crap, we got so much stuff out of that.
That's cool.
Yes?
Do you understand how strange it is to be listening to you read off that prompt while you're simultaneously sending me a message on Telegram?
What do you mean?
I think they're impressed by your multi-threading capabilities.
Mwah.
I don't know, I always feel super judged being good at turtling on FF, because whenever you go up against people and they find out you're a turtler, they're like, I'm sorry, it's how I like to play.
Now you see, there's something very funny with my chosen faction. You see, I actually, my greatest skill in RTS is with my macro. I have, immaculate macro. Which means, imagine someone with immaculate macro picking an offensive civilization and pressuring you as hard as they can, while actually upgrading and maintaining a full economy behind it.
I mean, I'm pretty good at macroing too, but that's something that's I didn't even know that was... So I've never really played them competitively. I always just played by myself or with friends. It's only until 3 that I started trying to play online. And it's oh, apparently people freak out that, macroing's a thing when they first get into online. I'm like, isn't this just what everyone does? I'm like, oh wait, no, it's just because I come from MMOs and I macro everything.
Yeah.
So... no, I just like turtling because, I don't know, I like going for the more passive victories, like wonders and trade victories and, crit point holding victories. Because, I like to play the I'm not really a warlike race, you're just attacking me and I'm defending myself. And there's the whole, watching the massive army break against your defenses with trebuchets like water on rocks, and you're just melt.
Yeah, no, my buddies that I actually play PvP with, they have literally taken to trying every method available to make it so that way I stop absolutely curbing them. To the point where one time it was a 2v5 where I was not allowed to build units myself. When I say units, I mean I couldn't attack anything, and I couldn't make units to defend. All I could do was build buildings and sling resources to the worst player among us. And when we legitimately won the 2v6. Or 2v5. Sorry, it was a 2v5 because we didn't have the last person that day. So at that point, they just went, okay, look, just do what you want, just don't kill us.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I do quite like the Mongolians in 4. I'm not good at them, but they're quite fun.
Yeah, I play HRE,
HRE.
Holy Roman Empire. Like the people that have, like, the chapel.
Yeah, I tend to, I know they're basic. I tend to like England and France.
Yeah. My favorite part about HRE is just I make a bunch of eco and then I kill.
Yeah.
I out
That
eco
is-
you and then I kill.
I mean, can you out eco England?
HRE Aachen Chapel.
I was just thinking, England farms, English farms.
Do you know what the Aachen Chapel does at AoE for?
Yes, but I don't remember. Like, yes, I do because I used to play it, but no, I don't because I haven't played it in a little.
So, for how to put this? It acts as a drop-off point, and what it does is it increases nearby villager gather rate as a universal drop site by 40%. So I place it down near to a wood line and a gold, and build my farms next to it, and it increases my gather rate of my wood, my gold, and all of my farms by 40%. So yes, I will out eco you into the mid game and then kill you with so many things that you literally can't defend.
Fair, but once you've depleted the map, I keep going.
Well, yes, but I'm just gonna let you know you ain't surviving.
Yeah, I won't get that.
You aren't surviving it.
Yeah. Again, though, I'm not a PvPer, so that's
No, I understand that. I'm just more explaining. Like, okay, yeah,
I get
that.
I get it. Yeah. I think what is fun though is when I have done PvP, the way that people tend to do me is, okay, Kuro, you just stay back there, Turtle. We'll protect you, and then you just supply us with resources. And I'm like, okay. I'll be the trade guy.
Yep, that's called being the sling.
Yeah. It works quite well.
It does. In fact, normally it's actually a banned strategy.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Normally you're not allowed to have people be a sling in the highest level of things because it's too broken.
Fair enough.
But yeah, no, I quite enjoy my Age of games.
Age of games are good. I think my favorite one in the style of RTS though. So I think Empire Earth is great, but unfortunately it goes a little too much. Like there is too much to do. Like there's too much research. But I really liked Battle Realms. If you ever played that one.
Oh, okay, it's this one. Yeah, I've played like a little bit of it, not too much though.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite growing up. I don't know, I really liked the werewolves being able to transform people into. That's weird because I wasn't a transfer. Transform people into werewolves or any other assorted monster. That was always fun.
Yeah, yeah. Looking at it, yeah, I played it a little bit. I didn't play it like a ton though. Mostly because at this point I was just like mostly playing Age of Empires 2 and AOM, like the originals, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. I put in a lot of time into Age of Empires 2 and Age of Mythology when I was a kid. It was those two games and Diablo 2.
To me, it was everyone was playing Xbox games and going on about the latest RTSs, and there was also latest shooters, and there's me going, I'm building countries. And then when I started playing Age of Mythology, it just happened to line up with when we were learning mythology in school, and I was like, this is actually an oddly good resource.
It really is. It really is. Yeah, no, oh boy. I probably should not have been a little 4-year-old playing, you know, RTS games like that and playing Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction.
I think so. I mean, how old was I when I was playing Diablo 2? Would have been mid-teens, early teens, maybe.
Yeah, you see, the fun part about talking with me is I am a solid 24 years old.
Construction online.
Oh my gosh, I'm old.
I do this to a lot of people I talk to where they just suddenly feel so old.
Research project concluded.
Yeah.
And what was it? I think the time that made me feel old was last year when I was working at a bottle shop. And
Oh,
someone came in to
hello,
show me their ID and
Dragon.
like,
Oh,
someone
they
came
found
in
the void worm.
Evading hostiles.
to show
Ether
me their
Drake
ID.
apparently.
Oh,
Oh no, it is Voidworm. Yeah.
You should kill that. You get special armor for it.
I know. Just
I was
need to actually get in there to do so.
the day I had my oh gosh, I'm inconsolably old moment was when I was working at a bottle shop and someone comes up and shows me their ID and I look at the data and it's like, you can't buy here, you're under 18. Like, I'm like, you have to be over 18 to buy alcohol, but I am over 18. Birthday, 2006. Okay, I'm gonna go cry now.
Spaceport under attack.
Honestly, though, it took me months to get carded when I actually turned 21, because USA drinking age 21 woo makes total sense. It really doesn't. Like to the point where like I was walking into I was walking into bars the day that I turned 21. Actually, I went straight to a casino just to get carded. Walked up to the front door, and all they went, "Sir, could you remove your hat real quick?" "Okay, thank you. Come on in."
Oof.
Walking right past the signs that say "We card everyone."
I think I was carded every time I went into a bottle shop until I was 32. Was the first time they didn't card me.
Nice. The only time I've actually been carded was when I was in the middle of an all-night bar run with my buddies where we were just barring it up. And this was like the 7th bar we'd been to. And
so you're sloshed by this point.
yeah, we're sloshed at this point. When I say sloshed, I mean like I had consumed a lot of alcohol and would probably be considered sloshed by most people's standards, but I have way too high of an alcohol tolerance, which is a negative because it means I have to drink so much to get drunk.
Oh, I'm a Cadbury.
Ah.
That glass and a half and I'm done.
Yeah, well, look, at least it's cheap for you.
Yeah, unfortunately, discovering that I was a Cadbury wasn't the greatest.
Yeah, so I'm one of those people where, you know those... I'm just gonna put it to you this way. I drank a handle of liquor in one night.
Ah, so you're a pickle.
And I then proceeded to drink half of a bottle of wine at the end of it, and someone else fell over before me, and I got mad at them because I was supposed to fall over first. You know, the drunk logic of, no, I've been drinking so much to fall over first. How dare you fall over before me?
Delimited, you're not missing much.
Yeah, it's really... It's really not. It was more just to like try and get carded originally, and then it was just like, okay, well, whenever it happens, it happens. But yeah, no. So it's I don't drink often just because it's so expensive for me to actually get drunk.
I had to quit because I drank too much for a very long time.
Yep,
Spaceport
backing up.
under attack.
Don't miss it, honestly. Fair. I'm in my mid-30s and have done all of those things. It's too hot. It is way too hot.
All right. I think I am gonna go ahead and hop out of voice here, though.
Okay, see you later.
Okay.
Yep.
Bye.
I'll try and think about how to revamp the character sheet to fit the new armor stuff. It's just so difficult when space is at such a premium. I've stared at this for like the past 15 minutes and nothing. But yeah, no, weapons and armor should be good to go. At least in terms of traits and numbers and all that.
Sounds good.
I'll work on weapons tomorrow. It might stretch into Thursday for me working on shields. But it should be done.
All right.
That's enough drawing.
I
for
do
me
not
today.
look forward to putting it in the main dock, but I will figure it out.
Oh, woe is you. Having to translate the things that I already developed, checked, and wrote into the main doc? Oh, no.
I know, so hard. You make my life so difficult.
I know, right?
Thank you for the work, though. It's really been appreciated.
Yeah, well, it was kind of clear that it kind of just wasn't getting done and it needed to get done. So I decided if I was already making the fucking numbers, I'd make all the mechanic stuff too, because I just got done making all the numbers. It was literally so fresh in my mind.
Yeah.
Yep, alright, see ya.
See ya.
Oopsies. I didn't know that Twitch counted that as a bad word. Whoops.
I didn't see anything.
Oh, apparently I said the D word.
Huh?
Apparently I said damn it.
Well, what? I am
Oh.
confused.
Someone just messaged me and told me that I said damn it and that damn it was a bad word on Twitch and I was like, ah!
No, that's fine.
Okay.
It's just the first 15 minutes that you gotta be careful about stuff like that.
Is it considered a bad word?
On YouTube, yes.
Okay. That's so weird. Why though?
It is.
I mean, I think it's even allowed in G rating.
Welcome to corporate America.
Yes. In Australia anyway. Approved for all audiences. Yep. Damn, hell, god damn it, Jesus Christ are all allowed. Interesting. Sorry.
You're all right.
I was just confused because I'm like, wait, why is it a bad word? It was like the one thing I was allowed to say growing up. I will always thank Radar for teaching me HE double toothpicks.
Oh, I've always known it as HE double hockey sticks.
That's because here in America, hockey is a sin. But in Australia, I suppose too.
Wait, what's the toothpicks are sin? Excuse me, we're not Britain. We have dental hygiene.
Oh my god.
Clip it and send it to Nala, please.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
I said that needs to be clipped and sent to Nala.
Well,
I don't remember the exact wording, but I put down, excuse me, toothpicks aren't a sin. We're not the UK. We have gentle hygiene. Close enough, or do you want me to fix it, Kuroy?
close enough.
Okay. Now that lives there forever.
So, I mean, we are part of the Commonwealth. So. How to fix the snout? I wanted to put it down, but now you've drawn my attention to it, and I can't unsee it, and I don't know how to fix it. I'm just gonna have to, like, erase the face and start again.
I would definitely recommend that you look into, get some examples.
Well, bunnies usually have that really smushed face. So... But you're right, it's probably a bit too smushed. It's actually probably the way it comes out from the hairline.
I think that's the main thing, yes.
And probably remove the neckline a little bit back. Give him a little bit of a thinner neck to make his snout look a little bit more prominent. Oh, wrong layer. Damn it!
We have encountered another spaceborne life form. Spaceport under attack.
There we go, that looks a bit better. Thank you for that, Sim.
Yeah.
Construction online.
Yeah, Kairu, and yet we're not supposed to have that at all?
Wait, America is...
System scan complete.
Yeah... I don't want to get started on that topic.
Spaceport under attack. Blocker removed. Construction online.
You know what? One thing is really, really great about a drawing tablet. When frustrated, I can do a big squibble over it and then undo it. There we go. Okay, that's enough. I'm done. I'm putting this down. My brain's starting to hurt. Why is it so hot in here? I put the aircon on. Is it working? My housemate turned it off. Ugh. Asshole. I found out why and I'm an idiot.
Oh?
46-degree day and I have my window open. Let me translate that. 114.9. And I had my window open. I need it. Yes, that is how I feel limited.
Alert. Spaceborne life form encountered. Situation log updated.
Oh, you guys have decided to attack me. I see.
Research project concluded.
Well, luckily our fleet's just about there.
Engaging hostile fleets.
Oh yay, it's the Phoenix.
Yep. Oh, hi, Seda.
Hello.
Hello, Seda.
So, Seda, it turns out that you and Kuroy have something very, big in common.
Do we share birthdays?
Oh.
I don't know that. But I do know that Kuroy also goes very heavy math on, Satisfactory.
Oh.
Construction
Yeah.
online.
I mean, I wouldn't say that's a big thing in common, but
Locker room.
satisfactory. The factory must grow.
All factories must go.
New technology discovered.
Yes. I have I was talking about how I have a big pile of like grid books where I math out and plan all of my factories using grid paper.
Ooh, I don't go that
New
far,
technology
but I did spend a
discovered.
lot of time in
Jerk.
Google Sheets, like mathing out my factory, and right now my current big giant power shaft is more powerful than nuclear.
Yeah, I mean, nuclear power is not even needed anymore.
No.
It's fun to build, but it's really not necessary anymore, and that kind of makes me a little sad. Especially
Mm.
once you do the like.
Council agenda
Have you
available.
found the recycled plastic and recycled rubber recipes to
Oh,
like get 3 from 1?
Yeah, I'm on the end of tier 4. Like I'm actually just starting or phase 4. I'm like actually trying to work to actually finally get into phase 5.
I got up to near the end of phase 9 when I just hit a wall of being burnt out on it because I put something like 200-ish hours into it in the space of a month.
Valid. I did a pretty I did a pretty big push for finishing Fixmas because I'd never actually done it.
Situation
Want to know a
updated.
little hidden truth about Fixmas? You can do it whenever. Just set your computer's calendar to like December.
Hmm. That I knew there were tricks to like do Fixmas year round, but I wanted to try to do it in the same. But
Yeah.
anyway, I'm pulling up the game very briefly because I want to show you a screenshot because I'm quite proud of it, even though it's under construction.
I wonder if I still have any screenshots from my old factory.
Unfortunately, no. From mine, they are on my other computer, so
So the one I was doing a lot is actually mostly on my housemate's computer because I was doing a situation where I wanted to play it, but like I had a friend who picked it up and they wanted to play it, but they wanted to play it with me. And then I had my housemate who wanted to play it and they wanted to play it with me. So I was like doing 3 factories at once and my own factory just got abandoned because like, you know, too many factories.
valid.
And like nothing on Satisfactory can just be, you know, done. It's like, oh, you starting a project. Well, enjoy the next 3 weeks of your life of solid, meticulous construction.
Needless to say, this should be a warning to anyone in chat: don't play Satisfactory if you value your time.
Blocker removed.
Or do. I just loved it was at the end of the survey on Epic when I finished it, and it's like, is this a game that you can pick up and do a successful session within an hour? And it's like something like 20% of people had voted yes, and I was like, oh, 20% of players are trolls. I won't even launch the game unless I have a good 3-4 hour window, and that's like a small one. That's a small session.
I know the first speedrun of Satisfactory took 20 hours.
But Satisfactory is not a game you want to speedrun. Like, why would you want to speedrun it?
Establishing colony.
That's so weird. I don't know. People speedrun a lot of interesting games. But what? Satisfactory? You can't make it satisfactory in that amount of time. Sure. Can you do it while holding on to your sanity? Not so much. I think my happiest achievement is when I learned how to make train corkscrews. Did you ever do train corkscrews, Dart?
Nope, I actually made a single rail loop that was on a solid single level.
Nice. I found that, so basically, if you do it, you can make a very tight spiral that'll go up and down. And it's just like, it looks beautiful.
Aye.
Let me get a screenshot of it. This is my own factory though, so it's pretty like
Ooh,
nothing's been done.
Death laser.
Death laser.
Death
Yes, I have
Death
uncovered a death laser prototype.
Also, biofuel by far best jetpack fuel.
Oh crap! No, I forgot. Oops.
Council agenda ready.
How do I put tools H? There we go.
Research project concluded.
No, don't
New
notice that,
technology
Roy.
discovered.
'Cause if you notice that, you'll get sucked into this game.
Look, there's a reason why I logged in to get 2 screenshots, and
Then you log off again. Yep.
yep.
Wait, I just have to fly over to where my corkscrew is.
I'll post this in the streaming room chat. And I'm done. I'm done. Because this is a Stellaris stream. I don't want to take it over with Satisfactory.
I mean...
So this is just my closest one, because it's the closest one, and I can't be bothered to walk for like 20 minutes across the map. Okay, that's not what I wanted to happen. Okay, apparently Satisfactory doesn't like it if I use snippet. Okay, how do I screenshot again? Screen. And the game just died on me. Okay, for some reason Satisfactory doesn't like me taking screenshots. I mean, you know what I would love to see? I would love to see what a speedrunner would consider endgame on a game like Dyson Sphere Program.
Discovered.
Because if you can find, I guess, what would be considered endgame, I guess when you can mass fabricate Dyson spheres, but like if you could get there within a day, I would make you a very happy individual, because that's impressive.
I mean, one thing that I've kind of come to learn from like the speedrunning community is that, especially for things like Satisfactory that has, you know, a fairly long endpoint, you do actually have some speedrunning categories that it's like, you know, hey, let's speedrun the tutorial, as opposed to trying to speedrun the entire game.
Yeah.
So there's definitely probably like little micro categories that are a lot more manageable for it.
Hold the line. This hamlet shall not fall.
Nascat_art raided my stream with 30 viewers.
Hey there, Nazcat. Welcome in. How are you? How was your stream? Welcome in. Hope you had a good time. Hello there, Mr. Squabbit. Hey, Jackal9. Hello, Mr. Big Bunny. Nazcat, would you like a regular shout out or a random clip from your channel brought up? And for those coming in here that are new, I am Razim. It's TF Tuesday now, technically, so we're using the TF Talkies, so you guys can transform me to your heart's content using the potion redeems. You can also do !potion to get an explanation and see all the different forms there are. Otherwise, we do lots of different games. Right now, we're doing Stellaris. Earlier today, we did a new game that just released called River Towns. A fun little kind of Tetris puzzle game. We also had some time in Timberborn. Then we have artists that come and join me throughout the week to do art on stream. And we also have tabletop games. A lot of them. We've got Pathfinder, multiple Pokemon games, couple of Digimon ones. So hit that follow button. Come join us again. And for those already here, go share the love with Nazcat. Let's go ahead and get that clip brought up here.
Nazcat, a very good bean.
Oh, you know them. I'm afraid this is my first time. But I will give that follow. And thank you for that follow there, Votable Kiro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hire the foreign mercenaries.
Also, Ivan, who wants to celebrate me? Like, for what?
Oh, we got a little bit of a glitch here.
What glitch?
There's no name here, and nobody popped up that says. How could you choose them?
Okay, this is funny.
Whatever you say, disembodied voice.
I can't.
Very nice. But yeah, thank you so very much for sharing your community with me, Nazcat. I really appreciate it. I'll have to try and drop by at some point, though I also stream very long hours, so I'll do my best.
New technology discovered.
There was my little corkscrew.
Very good.
It was just a way to save on pumps. I was lazy.
We have conquered another world.
Normally I build nicer stuff, but that's just my first iteration.
Another world for me.
New technology discovered.
I think you really should stop reading that book.
Book?
But why? I mean, the everything will be fine if I just figure out all of the secrets of everything.
Like, how many more worlds do you need to conquer?
Oh, Jet, do you know my secrets?
I will be sure to figure them out. And as for how many more worlds, yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Like, Jet, I knew I'm trying to keep a more open mind, but I didn't really sign up for conquering multiple worlds.
Well, then why did you decide to get on the ship and come with me?
It was better than being stuck on an island in the middle of the ocean.
I failed to see the
I just
problem.
like pretending I'm in the ship. Whee!
Ah, bless you, Comet.
Just to explain a little, Kuroy, so we tend to do random role plays when Seda comes by to for one of our tabletop games.
Ah, I'll see.
We're gonna need to get you a Rockruff form.
You will become Rockruff.
Why would I become Marten?
You will become Rockruff. It's just the law.
Okay.
And let me see. Oh yeah, there we go. I had to do this math.
Hello?
Sorry, I just had to pull up my spreadsheet to see how many floors of generators I had in that building. And needless to say, you will become Rockruff. Vector decreed it.
Wait, when did Vector get involved on this?
Oh, take a look at the streaming channel.
Streaming
Oh my god.
But I kitty. I is kitty. Meow.
No, it seems to check out. You will become Rockruff.
But kitty. Meow.
Yeah, Guru, it seems we're turning him into Rockruff.
I command pure chaos! Kinda.
Theorbeerus has turned Karoi into a Rockruff. They can only talk like that Pokemon for 2 minutes.
And apparently the chat has decreed it as well. Raijin. He is so cute.
Adorable. Look at TMs.
Aww. Should I bring it up on stream?
Yeah, you should bring it up on stream. Data's
Okay.
gonna love it.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think Sada's gonna really love it.
For context, Seda sent me the scarf like an hour ago, or a picture of the scarf.
Ah.
I visited a friend today and he gave me a scarf. And then Raijin was like literally a step ahead of me as I was like literally placing scarf on Rockruff plushie to take picture with.
Ah.
That is precious.
You spoil my boy. And I cannot thank you enough for it.
That is adorable.
It's just unseeable.
Another loyal devotee.
Oh, Nazcat, thank you for that follow.
We need more cats. Ow.
Especially because one has just been turned into a dog. You're welcome, by the way.
I mean, there is a trick to make a cat say meow. Oh, sorry, make a dog say meow.
Look, thankfully, you've not answered the most important choice.
Oh?
What type?
What type?
Yeah, what type Rockruff would you be? I suppose you may, Mala.
I mean, I thought Rockruffs could only be.
Holy crap,
rock
that
type.
is so much.
Oh, that's a lot of alloy, heck.
Huh. You know?
I mean, I'm a fire rock. And that one's electric ghost, and that one's steel ground.
Yeah, you can have custom.
I'm also told I'm a puppy type.
And we also have a water flying type.
Which one was, so there was, Geeman with the dragon dark type, I think?
I think it was Dragon Ghost.
Oh, right, Dragon Ghost.
Well, if I was to go off to what my Sona would be, it'd probably be a ice dragon.
You fool.
Why?
Your fate is sealed.
Yup, you should have answered that.
Hey, Cicada.
Eh.
And hello, Artie.
Which actually, funny enough, from the Dart archives, we do have an ice dragon type.
So, give me a moment, guys. My, stream might crash, but I just got a delivery that I want to implement as an extra stage for you all to find tonight.
Oh boy.
Alright, we're back, and you may redeem the potions again. However, there's one that I actually need to enable real fast. The best way to do that would be this, that, and there we go. So the new stage is here.
Ooh.
Actually, don't redeem it. We'll let Kuroi do it.
Gotta give the honors to the former kitty.
Exactly.
Aww.
So yeah, we'll wait for Kuroi to get back.
Fair enough.
Nazcat! Oh
no! No, Nazcat ruined it! No!
Oh, it's alright. Oh, we definitely need more influence. Yes, give me that.
Haha, I found it.
The ice dragon Rockruff?
Oh no, Raijin had a question for me.
Wait, what is he saying right before recording starts? Because I did not catch that. It's like something about bucket. That was like the only word I caught.
Zim, I'm I'm sorry, I think I may have broken Raijin again.
Why?
Blocker removed.
Do that to your own boyfriend!
I can just hear him now laughing hysterically under that mute that he is under.
Freaking heck, you've got your own boyfriend to go break him!
Come on, Russian, you gotta be laughing on stream. For our
Sleeping right
entertainment.
now.
He what?
He's sleeping right now.
Oh no.
And don't worry, I broke him enough to this evening already, because we did some PR chat earlier.
That's all well and nice, but this one is mine.
Research project concluded.
Look, in my defense, Raijin asked me a question. I gave an answer. I've just gotten a couple ... dots.
But what was the question?
I'll let Raijin regather his composure. Because contrary to Raijin's question, no, the two are not related.
I don't believe you.
Okay, so can we get context here, Raijin?
Situation log updated.
I asked what kind of accessories Abby likes wearing.
And I replied, bucket hat.
Ah.
And Seda just said bucket hat.
Situation.
There was nothing else, just bucket hat.
I mean...
And to which I replied, I'm not even joking. And then I went onto Abby's socials and I pulled up, one of the few pictures he's posted of him wearing one of his bucket hats.
Rank up. Hold the line. This hamlet shall not fall.
Oh, hey, Michael McCaw.
Rated my stream with 18 viewers.
How are you? How was your stream? Welcome in, everybody. It's good to have you here. I am Razim. We do all sorts of things here. Lots of tabletop games. We've got Pathfinder, multiple Pokemon games, a couple of Digimon ones. Those are all run with our custom SCAR system, or Stories and Creatures in Alternate Realities. We also have a lot of artists that come and join us throughout the week here on stream. And then there are the various games that I do. Such as right now we're doing Stellaris. And we also have, earlier today we did River Towns and Timberborn. And, yeah. Also, it is TF Tuesday now, so we're using the TF Talkies, so you guys can change my form through many different stages to different forms. We've got over 40 of them now. And yeah, my stream has been great, Macaw. It's good to see you. Or Michael. It's good to see you. Would you like a regular shout out or a random clip from your channel brought up? And Kuroi really needs to hurry back.
Maybe it's not as easy to traverse.
Oh, there you are. Kuroi, there's a new rainbow potion. You should redeem it.
Oh, okay.
Very nice. Now, what was the command for potions again? Oh, there we go.
You,
That was it.
you just brought it up.
I know it took a second to bring up, so I was.
Oh my
confused
god,
for a
things
second.
took a second!
Yes,
Panic!
I'm a kobold. I'm a kobold. I need immediate response, or else panic.
So to return to the bucket hat conversation, my coworker has stated that. Who left?
Beerus got put into the timeout well.
Yep.
Oh, that's fine. They deserve that. My coworker says that a bucket hat is not an accessory, but he was suggesting you could get very creative with it. So I think he misunderstood what kind of accessories I was talking about.
I'm assuming your coworker? Or did I misinterpret?
Yes, my coworker.
Okay, fair.
In case you ever wondered if there's a problem with me talking about the weird things at work, I'm not the weirdest person here.
Fair enough. And yes, for the record, Abby wearing bucket hats and Vector being the bucket lord are completely unrelated. I swear to Arceus.
I still don't believe you.
I mean, you remember the time in Oran Grove when when Vector took the bucket and then he's like, "I'm the bucket lord"?
No, now I believe that Abby is just so in love with bucket hats that even in game, he needed to express himself.
Hello there, Toxicity Rose. Welcome in. And Stellaris is going well, Gib Gab.
There was actually a really, really cute sketch that Abby got from When Wolves Cry Out. Of him wearing his bucket hat, mostly suited up, holding his suit head with like confusion of like, do I take the bucket hat off to go suit, or do I just leave the suit head off so I could keep the bucket hat on?
Put the bucket hat on the suit.
You know, in some suits you could probably do that. Not Abby's.
Fair. So, Kuroi, do you like the Anthro Snap?
It's a very good snap.
I guess he's not back yet.
Research project
Or not actually back.
No, sorry, I'm back. My housemate was just talking to me. We got some pretty bad news.
Oh, no.
But it's fine. I love the snap. It's very nice. Yeah, so fine. Sorry, shouldn't have said that.
Council agenda ready.
Well, I do hope things are alright.
Very nice snap. Very, very nice. I like snaps. I might drop out for now. Sorry,
No
take care.
worries. Take care of yourself. Yeah, Toxicity, it's kind of hard to really tell who's winning. There's a score thing, but that doesn't mean a whole lot.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if there is a mod out there that adds a better victory progression to kind of help you understand who is actually properly winning, who has those underlying strengths that could rise up. Because like the victory score is only like a measure of like if you're going to win the game at the end of time, but it lacks the understanding of like those basic core elements of like, well, hey, do you actually have like a really good balance of like happiness and technology, or something that's going to allow you to just suddenly just like shoot ahead? Like certain technologies like are huge milestones.
This is true. If you're still alive, you're winning. Nah, that's fair.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Right now I am Machine Empire, and they're kind of, working alongside organics and such, and cultivating a lot of organics. Because literally every planet we, start comes with its own organics that we then can raise into, sapients. Speaking of, there is a pre-sapient race here that I need to uplift.
Situation log updated. Construction online.
Well, right now, the one that is winning is the Fallen Empire.
Construction online.
I'm only in third? The fuck?
A wise decision.
Fallen Empires can't win, so you ignore those? Ah, okay.
Blocker removed.
And Duwu, thank you very much for that follow. Welcome.
There we go. Hi.
Oh, hello there, Gibgab.
I was quickly going to wash fish before on the way back. Why is Mullen Gerald's?
Because he moved himself down there?
Oh. Good. About time.
Oh no, not Gerald's again.
You know, I'm not saying it's cruel and unusual punishment. I'm just saying sometimes people deserve it, you know? I don't know what the moth did. I don't know what the moth fought, but I'm willing to bet that it's probably deserved.
Yeah, you can come back, Kuroi.
But hi.
Meow. Sorry.
You're all right.
But yeah, like, the score is just one of those, like, weird things in Stellaris that's kind of the... Like, most Paradox games have it, everyone just kind of ignores it, because score only kicks in once you get to 2500, and if there's no endgame crisis, I believe, and if the Fallen Empires are dead, if they start to start a war in heaven. That's one of those like really weird mechanics that only makes sense in the sense that like let's create a victory condition, but let's make it the most minor one, because like if you create an actual victory condition, this game has to be centered around it. Like with Civ, right? Like if you create a domination, science, culture, yada yada, then the game has to be centered around it. That kind of defeats the point of allowing the game to be open-ended. I know a couple of mods have tried to rework score, but it always ends up feeling the same, which is like no matter what, the score is always going to be way towards something. In this case, like the game already has some weird score mechanics. So, like for example, Federations and Relics add like a weirdly large amount of score in the early and mid game, but by the late game you can just military fleet power the score away, basically. Or like, if you're tech rushing, going hard on tech will give you an ungodly amount of score.
Incoming transmission.
It's always a little weird, but... Huh?
And yes, this Snapsona is adorable, and I want to pet it.
He's so fluffy.
He's got such big toe beans. Booty booty. Booty booty.
I want to grab the tail.
Getting some tail envy there, Gip Gap?
Not really. I'm happy with my tail.
But it could be bigger.
Okay, but like I don't want the bigger tail. It's the details of the tail that matter. You know, you got a long tail, and then at the end of it,
fluffiest tail.
Oh, imagine how like washing that must be a nightmare.
No, because what you do is you get it wet, and then you go and you slap people in the face with it.
You gotta like shampoo it and stuff.
But think about it, if your tail's big enough that you could sleep on it.
What if I just sleep on someone else?
It's a cat. You don't need to water to clean it. You lick it.
You gotta keep it clean.
They have nice barbed tongues to lick their fur clean.
That is true. Half cat, I can agree.
Alright. We are surrounded by garbage. From time to time, we have witnessed new tears in space open around us, and dump even more garbage into the swirling heap. Based on the nature of the debris, this space is being treated as a junkyard for a starfaring civilization. Parts and pieces of unknown machines are littered amongst the everyday disposables of alien households. Generally, these items are of no greater value than scrap. However, our sensors have picked up signs of life. Inside of a spacesuit, the unconscious body of an unknown organism lies dormant. It is unclear how long it has been floating here. Ooh, we're gonna bring it aboard and give aid.
Kalpadesh Segeda Supralit.
Can't believe it. We joined the VC and immediately Zen pipes up. We are surrounded by trash.
Well, yeah.
But as I will forever keep repeating, and as my friend once inspirationally said to me when I called myself trash, it's called trash can, not trash can't.
I always heard it called trash bin.
Pulls out knife. We can make that true.
Engaging hostile fleets.
To me, the ideal tail when I'm Griffin is just I want the long, like thin, like kind of liony tail, and then at the end I just want like one big poofy ball. That way I can like whack people in the face with it.
I mean, it's a built-in pillow.
Exactly. But I just want like the end to be puffy, because then it makes it easier to be like, yeah, I can swing this around and just whap out.
I like the big fluffy tail hiding spines.
So like a dinosaur.
Well, I'm a cat dragon.
Hmm.
You know, it looks all big and fluffy, and then I whack you with it and you're covered in stab wounds.
Well, that sounds like a good night.
Keep
As in, what? I
Ugh.
was gonna say that, like, you know, you get stabbed by the tails and then good night.
Also, how do I actually build this vivarium thing that's supposed to be?
Is it a mega structure or a building?
I don't
Vivariums
know.
are
All I
usually
know
mega
is that.
structures.
All I
I don't know
know.
about this game.
All I know is that apparently my scientists can capture space fauna and bring them back to a vivarium in order to keep them.
And checks I never use this. Check out to see if it's a starbase building or a mega structure. If it's a mega structure, you should be able to build it in with your construction ship.
Ah, there it is. It's in the station.
Okay, good. The wiki didn't really have anything on the Vivarium page, so I just had to take a stab at the dark. But it seems like you can basically use it to breed stuff, and you can either create populations or you call the population that you have there. But I'm not sure. That's a new one. I've never used this before.
Well, I'm going to explore it. Because apparently one of my scientists has decided to go capture some, go hunting for space whales or something.
Heck yeah. Have you found any Leviathans?
There is the, Void Worm.
Fancy.
Electric life, a form of organism wholly consisting of electrical impulses found on Ceridon 30. These beings exist without any sort of cellular or viral infrastructure, yet can form complex patterns on a planet-wide level in response to external stimuli. We cannot determine whether these impulses are individuals or represent part of a single greater being. Interesting. Well, it gives me more energy, so yes.
Just harvest them for power.
Yes. Mao.
I almost perished trying to do that because I still woke up not too long ago and my body just went like, haha. No. Coughing fit. And I was like, oh.
Oh no. Oh no. Is my headset working?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, good.
Gibcap, what is the point of the nanite swarmer and interdictor? Because I cannot put any shields or armor on them. They cost a whole bunch of nanites and just seem useless.
Did you go for the Nanite Ascension?
Yes.
Okay, so the thing about it is, I still have to play through it. You can basically create nanite deposits, and you're meant to have like a massive disposable, easily replaceable fleet because you get like a ton of nanites eventually. It basically becomes a free resource. I think you can start making it in your star bases actually.
Okay.
So like there'll be mesh ships, but you'll have way more of them you can possibly need. Is it in the buildings? Yeah, nanite harvester. Let me quickly look up what the main idea with this was.
Ooh.
Yeah, so once you finish your whole nanite tradition tree, the final bonus gives you the nanite harvesters, increased nanite deposit size, or grant you a bunch of nanites every 5 years. So basically, once you start placing a bunch of those nanite harvester buildings around your empire, they'll just start getting bigger and bigger over time. So you
Okay.
probably want to want to place them ideally in big systems that have a bunch of asteroids and stuff. That way you have a bunch of celestial bodies in that system. And as like any uninhabited, like far off system in your empire, just whatever you're not using basically that you can build a star base in, throw an nanite harvester in there.
Wait, that's supposed to increase the armor hit points by 8%. Why is it not doing anything?
You hover over A? Or like the little A on it, like on the asteroid carapace, sister. Plus 8%. Try placing a regenerative hull tissue on it, just to test. Huh. That might be bugged.
Oh, it seemed to make a difference on the other one. Oh no, it did not. What's
I
up?
think Lord Beerus wants to come back.
Well, if he is going to behave, he can. But I frankly don't want to be dealing with nonsense from you there, Mala. I really need better fusion reactors. I'll come back to that after I research them.
Engaging hostile fleets.
You can also try, like, pick a planet you're not using, and you can do something with it to get nanites. Ideally, something that is not inhabited. That would be
Subsume the planet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bigger the planet, the more you'll get in the end.
I like the sounds of this ancient suspension field.
Should I be scared?
Probably.
Oh, no.
I'm just messing with the flow of time.
Oh, I love the Asian refinery.
Oh, goodness. Do we have to get the Elga involved?
Yeah, sure.
No,
to
no,
help
it'll
deliver
be
a space-time
fine.
smackdown?
Everything will be fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna worry about it.
But I just said don't.
Yeah, but you're not giving me any reason to take you at your word.
You don't trust me?
You're trying to mess with the flow of time.
Yeah, to give my, I mean, if you... I lost track of what I was saying.
Hey, don't worry. It's the flow of time just being disrupted. You're
Oh yeah, I slowed down the flow of time at the edge of my shields, so that when, you know, attacks come in, before they actually hit my actual shields, my shields are ready to compensate.
It sounds like some very timey-wimey nonsense.
I mean, yes, exactly. We will study this enigmatic guest.
Construction online.
A common space amoeba. Interesting.
We have encountered another spaceborne life form.
Issue special project. Locate galactic core hyperlanes. Ooh. Is that something I want to mess with?
It's fine. It's just gonna be ideal for you if it's empty.
Oh,
Usually I do it sooner rather than later to try to take it away if it is empty. Mainly because it has a big, fancy system in the middle and I want it.
Fair enough.
Making literally anything with that, like, the center of the galaxy takes, like, endgame forever kind of time. Yeah, I would like the quasi-stellar obliterator. Good luck, wait until, like, 2500 to have the tech for it. also pay like 2 million energy, plus I don't know, 500,000 other resources.
I see.
Oh. They yesterday announced what the next expansion is gonna be.
Oh?
Biogenesis.
Oh yeah, somebody was talking about that earlier. Nice, Guru. Very nice. Oh, right, I was going to end at this time.
Imagine ending.
Wait, what?
Yes. Okay. Oh. That's okay. Now I'm very interested. It's not gonna be like a single expansion. They're releasing 4 different expansion / updates for this.
Oh.
I am now very interested. So they're already like reworking some game stuff naturally. The first one, which is releasing in May, and it's gonna be expensive. Jesus. It's gonna be Biogenesis. Take command of the forces of life itself in Stellaris. Engineer living sheeps and wield advanced genetic tools to shape the destiny of the Empire. Will you create a utopia of adaptation and growth, or weaponize biology to dominate the stars? 3 distinct ascension paths: cloning, purity, and mutation. Living ships. You can also become a crisis because, of course. 3 new origins as evolutionary predators, sapient planetary ecosystem or fortress civilization, and new megastructures, the deep space citadel to control hyperlane choke points.
Ooh.
Then for
I do like the sound of mutation.
Me too. And this is probably reworking the biological ascension path because it's a little boring, to be honest. You just kind of get some bonuses, you modify your pops, and then you clone stuff, and it's kind of like, eh. Then in Q3 2025, they're reworking the psionic path. So they're reworking the shroud. They're allowing you to track your empire's attunement and unlock new powers, which is already spicier. They revamped the end of the cycle. The shroud can apparently influence and shape star systems and a bunch of new content, of course. But I'm interested in the way they describe it, which is the psionic plane holds untold power, but at what cost? Shadows of the Shroud is a complete overhaul of the psionic ascension path, introducing new moral dilemmas, patron allegiances, and a whole new way of interacting with the mysteries of the Shroud. She's like, I love my psionic gameplay. And then the third one for Q4 2025 looks to be the smallest one. Forge Your Destiny in the Stellaris Infernal Species Pack. Our most ambitious species pack ever. Adapted to relentless heat and volatile landscape, will you wield the power of extreme environments to reshape the galaxy? Will your empire thrive in the heat or be consumed by the very forces it seeks to command? You can become another crisis, so it's like the 4th crisis? Player crisis now? Jesus. Volcanic worlds, new origins, unearth ancient kin or endure the scorching wrath of a dying sun in 2 new origins, and a bunch of new stuff for like the species packs, or for the species pack. But I'm already like, ooh, I really like the first 2. The third one I could pass on, but the first 2, Infernals, I'll have to see how they look. Shadows of the Shroud, Biogenesis, I want that already. I can't wait to finally be able to play the Zerg. And Tigger, so there kind of is and isn't. The closest TF paths you get is being able to edit your empire's biological stuff, or become a robot, I guess would be the actual closest like TF, where you just take your brain and you put it in a synthetic body. And then you do that for your entire empire. But otherwise, there's not really like a good TFE kind of vibe.
Especially, you know, no real fun like sci-fi TF writing. Like that would definitely be the pinnacle of TF and Stellaris if they actually have like,
The species
you know,
rights list allows us to
describe the weird
customize
science
the
experiments
citizenship
or,
and
you
living
know, some
standards of a
kind
certain
of
species.
weird alien artifact that's causing our pops to like start growing scales and stuff. Or, you know, let someone just become space dragon. Because who doesn't want to be a giant space dragon?
Me.
Well then you're boring.
I want to ride a giant space dragon. In both ways.
This is supposed
That
to be a
sounds
family. This is supposed to be a family-friendly stream. Now we're demonetized.
I didn't say anything. That's your imagination.
You should know at this point how dangerous my imagination is.
What? Nah, of course not. They're calling this series of expansions Stellaris Season 9. Can't believe Stellaris has more seasons than Game of Thrones at this point. Yeah, I have to give them a little bit of credit if for anything. It's gonna be that at least they still maintain good like communication with the player base. It's not perfect. Like the previous lead for Stellaris used to be much better at it, but he also made very questionable game design choices that the Stellaris team is still dealing with. And it's very obvious that it's not that they disagree with them; they're just changing them a lot for some reason. Pop system. And the previously it also left some really weird math in the game. Like, did you know different planet types have different biases towards the kind of districts they have? So for example,
If I recall correctly, more of the the wet planets have more agricultural zones. The I want to say it's like the cold ones have more mining zones than like the intermediate tempered ones have more like generator zones, if I recall correctly, something like that.
deserts usually. It's funny because like deserts usually end up being a pretty good pick for the most part. Because they also affect the kind of planetary modifiers you get. So for example, wet planets tend to get the lush modifier, but also like the cold planets tend to get the worst modifiers more often, just because there's more of them and they have worse modifiers. And then desert ends up being like a weird middle spot where energy is far more useful than food most of the time, so you kind of prefer that, but you also don't want the negative modifiers of the cold ones, like bleak. It's a pretty bad modifier. As just some of the weird math that left in there, which is like, on one hand, kind of cool, but on the other, I would rather all of them be like a little more unique rather than change the mineral count and then like the modifiers. It's like, but why is cold so bad compared to like wet? We grew up in the cold planet. It should be home. Why? And I don't know. It's just weird. Like the previous lead made some weird decisions, but he also like set out a lot of the foundations of Stellaris. So it's one of those like, yeah, you give and you take. And then you have Victoria 3, which has not released a single announcement since January 16th, where they just did a retrospect on the game. And nothing else. There's no plans. There's nothing announced to it. There's nothing. It's like they just completely went silent on the game, and the only announcements you keep seeing on the Steam page is for sales. Because of course.
Look, I will say one thing about Stellaris. As much as I wish they just took the time to actually like, just from the bottom up, just do a Stellaris 2. And not in the vein of City Skylines 2, but they did like a Stellaris 2 where, you know, you take a lot of these ideas, mature them, and make a engine that can kind of handle how the game has been developed. Not to say it does a bad job now, but we're in the 9th year of Stellaris. Like, let the game die.
Nah, still got like 5 more years.
But I also preface that as like I'm a bit more hesitant to say that an opinion like that now after looking at City Skylines, because I said the exact same thing about that game. Ugh.
I mean, it's always a risk, right? Like, because you can make a new game, but then that's also a huge sink of development and resources. You could easily run into the, like, oh god, we're over budget, over schedule, we gotta release this now. It's over. Whereas, like, you keep working on the same game you've always been working on, it's much easier to make timelines, schedules, and releases. Just because you're already used to it. I actually don't know how much the Stellaris engine might be holding them back, because, like, the Hoi 4 and Stellaris were the last ones released on the, like, 1.5 engine, so to call it. Because, like, up until E4, they had, like, the old engine. That's, like, it's done now. They're finally leaving E4 as well. Like, that engine's done now. They're not going to be using it at all. Thank riddance, because it's ancient. Hoi 4 and Stellaris have a much newer engine, but it's still a bit on the old side. And then the new games have the new engine, but that's, like, vtuber or whatever they're releasing with EU5 next, and that engine does have a lot of advantages, but it also comes with its own disadvantages. So, for example, a lot of the games now have, for example, 3D portraits.
Yeah, but before you go too far down that tangent, because it's kind of missing my point. The main point I was going to make was one of the best things they did in terms of the development of Stellaris was actually splitting the team.
Yes.
Because having one team that's basically dedicated to, let's take what we have and let's try to make it better, let's iterate, let's refine it. Essentially, try to make the game both fresh and better flowing. So try to actually solve some of those issues. Fantastic. And then having the other team actually work on the new stuff, that kind of keeps another part of the player base more interested. It's definitely played a huge factor in allowing Stellaris to have its longevity that it has.
And so I was going to tie back to that. I think it's going to really depend on how the next couple of updates go as to my thoughts on it, because if the next couple of updates can really work through, for example, the performance issues the game has and the tediousness of pop management, I'm going to have a lot more hope in them being able to mature those to actually work on, fully fleshing through what remains of Stellaris and what more can be added, rather than make a new engine. Rather make a new game, like, I'll be happier with them going like, okay, we'll continue development. Whereas if it's obvious that, like, okay, yeah, no, it's not, like, workable, then I'll be a lot more, okay, yeah, at this point, let the game die and just release Stellaris 2.
For all we know, they've got Stellaris 2 ready to go.
Nah. They'd have announced that ages ago.
I mean, look at City Skylines 2. They announced it and then released it like 6 months later.
That one could have used some more time to cook, but yeah.
I mean, oh no, absolutely. So I mean, like, yeah, they may have Stellaris ready to go, but be careful what we say on that front.
I want Stellaris 2. Look, they released City Skylines 2, so suddenly, monkey's paw curls.
Yep. I mean, I actually need to revisit the game because apparently they put out a couple of free content packs, so I'm like, let's see if you feel any better.
You're still gonna need a 1590 to play it. Dab, dab, dab.
Alright. This is where I'm gonna call the stream, though. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on the stream today. That was Stellaris. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/ZGFgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, picking up packs of cards to stream loots, using our Humble Bundle partner link, or subscribing to us on Stream Loots as well as YouTube. But for now, thank you so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Rockruff.